How's it going, guys? This is DeathStroke from the guild EvilDeadRampage in the game Walking Dead No Man's Land. We're going to talk about right now, we're going to talk about weapons. Some of the guild members have talked about some of the challenges right now being a little tough, so we're going to talk about how weapons can make your life a lot easier. So first of all, I'm going to go here. You can see that my assault weapons are open. I'm going to take a look at one of the assault weapons. I'm not sure. Hopefully this is the one here. Look at that. Interrupt. 80% chance of forcing the enemy to end their turn early. That's really helpful. And you can see right now that the cost of it right now is 600 to upgrade it to the final level, which will then give it a lucky trait, which will give it a 95% chance of stopping a person or a zombie ending their turn early. Especially this works great with Overwatch. And it's got critical, so the critical go up by 35%. That's typically not one of the things that I look for in a weapon. Let's go to the other weapon that I have that I'm working on. This weapon is just straight up for damage, just because it is a legendary. So I actually worked on that rare. I only work on rare or epic. I'll show you a pistol that the shooter uses. I've got a couple pistols there. Again, I think these, hopefully this is one of the ones on Interruptor, also going to be a liar here. See this? This is for the shooters, and definitely I'm going to use an Interruptor along with the high-powered, spaces. Those two work really well, so when I'm making any shooter good, I'm going to use those two combinations. I'm going to go talk about my Hunter and their weapons. So we'll pull up Daryl's weapon, or that I have on Daryl right now. Again, piercing, accurate, Interruptor 80%. Okay, so let's launch the mission that a lot of people are having trouble with in the latest event. Right now, let's go to the open it up in the guild. You can see I'm level 38 in the top left-hand corner, so I'm a middle-of-the-road player here. I've been playing, maybe about a month right now. So let's go ahead and open up the challenge. You can see this is my guild. I'm number 7 over here. We have a really nice guild with a spot for 1 if anyone's interested. Let's see. Let's open up the challenge, and I'm going to play this challenge. I did play already. It's not that hard yet. My guys are level 16, so this is level 16, and you'll notice that when your survivors are the same level as is the mission, it's actually pretty easy. But if you have the right weapons, your weapons can go higher than the actual level. So a level 15 character can hold level 18 guns, which makes them a lot more valuable. So let me go ahead and launch this mission. You see I'm using 2 assaults because of the fact that, boom, here, they get the assault damage bonus. So I'm using 2 different assault characters. I love Rosita because she typically will give that only need 1 trait. Let's take a look at her. This only need 1 ability gives them 17 more damage when attacking 1 target. It's probably not that useful for this event because there's so much mass casualties and so much group damage and crowd control, but it does become very effective when you use it with shooters and hunters when they're attacking single targets, such as those big fat zombie guys and the riot gear ones. So let's go ahead and start this. I know I've already gotten 3 stars on it, but I'm just going to show you how easy this is. Let's go ahead and start the mission, guys. Rev up that gas in that car. I love this game. I've actually done a lot on playing in other alliances, such in Marvel Puzzle Quest. It was a game that I loved here. Still like it, but I kind of like this turn-based game a little bit more. It's a little bit more my play style from being a strategy game nerd. So hopefully this will go on in just a second here. Rufus is a great character also when the turn-by-turn actions will help power up your special abilities. So when those zombies, you'll notice that this particular, the museum, the challenge that's on the bottom left, it does not have a zombie timer at the bottom. See at the bottom here, no zombie timer. So I'm just going to put my picture up here in the top right. We're not going to flee. So we're going to teach you about Overwatch. If you're not using Overwatch, guys, that's the way to get ahead in the game without being injured. Don't mean to brag, but I rarely ever send any guys to the hospital. I'm using my same team throughout the whole challenge all the time, and I rarely change. If I do send one guy to the hospital, what I'll do is I'll change out and switch to another guy and switch the weapon. So it's important to maybe have one backup, but it rarely happens for me. So in this particular case, I don't see any saviors. They're in the dark spot somewhere. They're either in the top left or the top right. So because there is no, again, there's no zombie timer, I can take this mission step by step as slow as I want to. So first of all, I'm going to take one step to the right with Daryl. You can see that, and look it, I opened up two spots, or two of the savers in the top right. So I'm just going to move both of my other folks over, and I'm going to end turn, and let's see if they attack me. They don't. So they're chilling, and they're in Overwatch also. It'd be foolish for me to rush in with the melee guy, because if I did, they'd attack me first. So all I'm going to do is keep all ranged weapons for this mission. I'm going to move up one space with each of my characters. I'm going to end the turn. And they're gonna rush in and attack me. I'm actually gonna slow this down, guys, to 1 so you can see. It's a critical hit, and they're in Overwatch now. I'm gonna take a step back with each of these guys. Hopefully you can see one of the, and I missed it, I may have been not paying attention. I'm gonna take a step back with each of the characters. And remember, I'm only moving half action to stay in Overwatch. Once I end turn, they're gonna, they're in Overwatch, they're gonna attack me. And yeah, because I slowed it down, I didn't, let's see, well, they died. I'm hoping to get Interruptor. So because I slowed down the action on that turn, you got that kind of zoom in cool little picture. I'm going to fast forward the action. Let's move over with Daryl. I'm going to move over. I can do 1 space or 2 spaces. Tell you the truth, I usually do 2, but for the purpose of this, if you are having any trouble or the level gets hard, take 1 space at a time. Okay, remember, you can move up to your half action. I'm just going to show you here. You can go up to your half action. As long as it says quick, that means you're going to stay in Overwatch if you end the turn. So that's very important to keep your finger on it. It's annoying when you run out of batteries and it says low battery and all of a sudden your finger goes away. So I'm just going to move my guys along with Daryl 1 step. Hit end turn. Nothing's going to happen because, again, I didn't move anything. Let's go 1 step. And now there I've opened up 2 more of the savers. So let's just chill out here, let them try to attack me, which one of them does. And you can see that Interrupted shows above his head. He is stopped. Interrupted just stops the zombie in his tracks. It doesn't do all the, sometimes some of the special zombies will fight through it, like the big fat zombie. But for other characters, it definitely stops them. If they get too high a level, it may not stop them as well. So if you're level 16 and the guy's attacking your level 20, it doesn't work all the time. There's a certain level where it stops. So here I can just hit end turn if I want again, but usually I like to kind of regroup and make a little stack like this. And I'm going to hit end turn and let him run into me. It's that easy. This mission is that easy. So again, I know where that one dude is, so I'm going to take two moves over to the right. It looks like he's hiding somewhere in that dark spot. But again, I don't need to rush. I'm just going to be chill and relax and patient. Let's move over. Oh, I went too far there, but now we see Brandon, level 16, chilling with the knife. He wants to kill me and my homies. Not happening because I got Interruptor guns. What's up? Word, you're going to die, Brandon. So let's hit end turn, and Brandon's going to get interrupted. You see that? Interrupted, fool. I know he's so low. I'm just going to hit end turn again because I'm going to let Overwatch work for me. Guys, use Overwatch. The important thing about Overwatch that's really important is it does not attract more zombies. So if you're in a mission, it will not get more people out there. So I know that there's a couple more or one more. He's probably near this PVC. I'll move my head over here. He's probably over here. Let me chill next to Rosita because she's beautiful. But let's just chill over here next to this PVC truck because I think that's where he's going to pop out. Actually, I'm going to go down here. So I don't block that view. Oh crap. I just made a cardinal mistake with Rufus. I put him at danger of getting attacked by Edward because I stupidly went too far with the finger. Be careful about that, guys. I like to play on a tablet rather than my phone, but I'm using my phone here to record this. Hopefully Edward doesn't shank Rufus, and he doesn't because he's looks like his back is turned. So I'm just gonna move these guys up another step. Let's see until Edward turns. Still hasn't. Oh, there he goes. Edward, you got interrupted. Sorry, dude. This is how you play. Let me just end turn and kill Edward. And you notice he hasn't attacked me, any of my dudes yet, right? Not at all, and that's a 3-star victory. That's the way you should do. It's that easy, guys. Interrupt, Overwatch, use it together. If you're not going to advance in this game very far. It's that easy, okay? One other tip here, when you're getting rewards, press anything you like. Right now, there's a singular reward item on the right. It's not a gold one. I could watch the video if I wanted to, but for the sake of this, I don't, because I know that I've got 15 gas left. I'm going to play several more missions. I'm holding out for another gold one, or at least if I see at least 2 of those reward boxes open, then I might take that chance, because I know out of the 6 left, by watching the video, I'll have a better chance than a 1 in 6 or a 3 in 6 chance of pulling that singular one. I want to be able to pull more boxes, okay? So I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to show, for the sake of you guys at home there, I'm going to show you one last thing that I think you might want to see. I'm not sure, hopefully. I'm just going to show you a quick rundown of do I even care about showing the characters and my stuff? You know something? I showed you the weapons. I'm going to make another video and show you some of the types of hero abilities that I like. Okay, so for this video, let me figure out how to stop recording. DeathStroke out. Go EvilDeadRampage.